Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Yet another game with Targy where the game has started and Targy loaded in very late. This one is on the Fisherman's Bay map and we don't have an idea of his equipment, but I'm pretty sure we saw it in previous games. Now it's the 105 leFH18B2, so it's got a 105mm light field howitzer as the main armament. And Targy spotted a target nearby, and it turns out it's going to be a leopard. Rounds out. Good shot! Right on the money. He didn't get the kill shot, that went to a stug, but he did get the initial hit, and he got a penetrating shot at that. So he picked up 428 hit points of damage from one round. Okay, we lost sight of the others. Yep, no. Oh, there's the Chaffee. Okay, it's to pull back suddenly. Rounds out. Just missed him. Looks like some of these are bots because we're seeing the semicolon before and after the name. Okay, so rounds out. Yes, another penetrating shot in the engine bay, and the Chaffee is now one shot, one round. Should be enough, and it is. So that's another kill, but this time Targy got the kill. Now there was reduced numbers in each game, so in each team. There's only 9 in this game, so it's going to be a fairly brief one at that. We do have more than one game though to show you. That one was just behind the T1. Okay, so he's leading the target now. Just missed him. That's one of the techniques that you have to get used to as an Arty player. You have to work out where the enemy's actually going to be when the shell arrives, because there's normally a fairly big gap between the shell being fired and arriving at the target. Rounds out. That was a kill shot, and he got the T1. Unfortunately, the M4 Sherman just killed one of our guys, the Covenanter. Targy's well in the bushes at the moment, so the enemy really can't see him unless he fires and he's too close to the front. In fact, he's actually nicely concealed behind that rock. But he can certainly see a Churchill and a Chinook over in the town. Rounds out. Another hit, and that's kill. Rounds out. Just behind the Churchill one. Okay, he can't get a shot at him now because he's behind that building. But this Matilda 4 is going to be much easier to hit because the guy is moving fairly slowly, as most Matildas do. Okay, got an M4 Sherman here. The same one that did the damage earlier. Difficult from this position to get a direct hit, but he does. And he tracks the guy and spins him round. He's hiding behind that church at the moment. Oh, we got a blind hit. He fired at the exact spot where he previously was. And in fact, now our KV-222 is getting interested. And just narrowly misses him again. He's now one shot. Rounds out. Just misses him. Okay, so he's playing kissy kissy bang bang. He's chasing him around the houses. As soon as he gets tired of that, okay, we should be able to get another kill. There's only 2 enemy tanks left. This one and an OI experimental. Looks like the OI experimental's further up the town. Oh, we just saw some destruction going on near the fences, so I think he's behind the house to the left. In fact, there he is. Yes, he did go behind the house and get a kill shot. He's making it difficult for us. Obviously, good tank drivers are the ones who actually do know how to change their course frequently, but unfortunately, that guy was just not good enough, and targy nailed him. Rounds out. Just near the tracks. Can we get another hit? Rounds out. Okay, gets a solid hit there for 150. Again, this is another bot. He's the only one left on the enemy team. And he takes another big hit for 180. I think this is going to be the last kill. Rounds out. Takes it down to just 75 hit points left. And that's the end of the game. The KV-222 gets the kill. Here's the end of battle stats for the first game, and that was the second class tank of a targy of 3 Arty in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He managed to get 8. And he also got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and his win rate was 5,411, which is super income standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see the highest damage was done by targy for 2,022 hit points, considering that was a reduced numbers game. Only 9 players. There should have been 6 more. That's a high total, which means he did most of the damage in the game. And I think most of those damage actually came from 2 shots or 2 targets that he managed to hit. And that happened to be the Leopard, which he maxed 428 hit points. And the Chaffee, he got 610. So he got all of the hit points on the Chaffee. And he penetrated both tanks with his shot. He also managed to get the highest number of kills with 3. And he also got 848, but that wasn't the highest base XP. The KV-222 got 982. He got slightly more, but only half the hit points. So very surprising that. targy got 848. He fired 26 rounds, so just past his half ammunition point. 12 direct hits on the enemy, 2 penetrating shots, 12 splash, 2,022 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and got 44 hit points of damage assist. On a premium count, he actually made 70,993 credits profit, and he also made 3,053 experience points. So not a bad first game, actually. A nice little high caliber, even when there was reduced numbers. Let's have a look at the second battle. And here we are on the second game, and this time it's on the north spawn of Prokhorovka. Making his way over to the tree line. Trying to avoid damaging any housing or anything like that. Oh, it's been unfortunate. Okay, this looks a good spot. Oh no, he's changed his mind. He's going to go after over the road. Trouble with the Fifi is it's so slow, down to the fact that it's the Shure B1, which is a very slow tank anyway. It's a heavy tank, so it's got a lot of weight to move about. But it actually helps that it's a heavy tank, because of course when light tanks try to fire at it or even try to ram it, they usually come off worse. Okay, almost up at the tree line. He's getting very close to the enemy. Okay, first target we spot is a Lux. In fact, 2 Luxes. Okay, that guy's stationary. Oh, perfect shot! Right on the money. Claims his first kill of the game. And now we've got a second tank to kill. It's also a Lux. We get a shot from target. Okay, he fires one in. Hits the wreck. And the Gorilla on our team just nailed that Lux with an accurate shot. And he's out the game as well. So, Targy's got his first kill with a first shot wipeout. He's moving closer and he's... Oh, he spotted the KV-1. Remember, this Arty does have a 390 meter view range, so he can see a lot very close. There has been some players in FIFIs who've managed to get scouting medals for spotting more of the enemy. Okay, he's gone to the overhead mode. Sometimes easier. No, that's it. Try and get... Oh, looks like the gorilla hit him as well. He's low on hit points. And he's been tracked this time. Now, can we reload in time to get a hit? Rounds out. Oh, and he gets another kill. That's 2. Okay, this is not a reduced numbers game. This is a full board game. Everybody's in. So he's got a lot of killing to do now. And he's moving very close to the enemy. Some players do like to get up front and personal with the enemy. Can be a way of generating a lot of credits. Okay. Looks like our AMX CLC is doing his job. He's trying to spot the enemy. We're aiming over the other side of the hill. Can't see anybody over there, but he's going to fire a blind shot in anyway. On the off chance that there's somebody there. Can be kind of disconcerting when shells keep coming in. Okay, there's a lot of enemies still out there, but they're not revealing themselves, and they're kind of forcing our AMX to go deep into enemy territory. He's aiming ahead of the ELC to see exactly where they are. Hopefully the ELC will get a spot before he gets wiped out. In fact, he has spotted someone. There's a Hetzer. Line up the shot. Rounds out. The Hetzer dies before our shell gets there. And we found another one. An SU-85B. He's being pummeled as well. Rounds out. He dies before the shot arrives. So it looks like most of the enemy are elsewhere. Now we just lost our KV-1 to their KV-1SA, which means he's probably on the other side of the battlefield, but in the tree line next to the railway line. In fact, no, he's up on top of the hill instead. Okay, so we're trying to nail him. Lead the target, that's it. Rounds out, looks good. It is a tracking shot. Can we get another hit before he can repair? Another direct hit. No explosion. Go for it again. And another direct. In fact, he killed him. That's his third. 2 up on the enemy now. Another enemy tank has been spotted. It's a strip, but he's the other side of the railway line. And we're having to line him up. Yep. Good hit. Oh, that was a penetrating shot for 414. The gorilla hit him as well because he got stunned. And that was a blind shot into the area. You can see he knocked the tree line down. Fortunately, that was a little too close to actually hit the railway wagon. But there he is. Now, can we get a shot? Difficult. Oh, now here's one he can hit. The M8A1. Tried to line up the shot ahead of his track. The guy was moving too quick and we've lost sight of him. Ah, we just saw the tracer from one of the enemy Arty. They have 2 Arty. They've got a gorilla and an M41. Just waiting for the enemy to fire before you can get a shot. He's guessing that the enemy happens to be on that side of the battle of the railway line. I think one of them's on this side. There's the tree going down, telling us that that's where they are. And there's the SU-76M. Oh, another penetrating shot. He goes down. Well, we know the Arty's in this tree line because he knocked the tree down when he moved. He's backed up a little further, I think. KV1, if he can work out or see the enemy, unfortunately, the enemy Valentine AT has gone down, so we can't kill him, but we can certainly kill this M8A1, who's just the other side of the rock. Blind hit? No. It's a long-range shot, so it does take about 3 or 4 seconds for the shell to get there. Rounds out. And of course, he's got the chance to move in between us firing. Okay, he's decided he's going to move closer. Only a 1 tank advantage now. There's that M8A1. Oh, that was a bad move. Well, he managed to make the jump, but I'm sure he must have damaged his suspension when he did that. And in fact, now he's more than likely going to get wiped out. Rounds out. Yes! So 4 kills, and there's the enemy guerrilla. He's in the bush. We fire a snap. It got close, but it didn't kill him. Next shot will be much more accurate. Just misses him again. He's now blind firing. And he killed him with the next shot. So that's 5 with 2 more still to go. The M10 and an M41. Okay, we still don't know where the others are. There's the M41. Okay, so he wants that Top Gun. I think we're not going to get a chance because I think he's going to get wiped out. Yes, he did get wiped out by the KV1. But the KV1's getting fired on by the M10. So the M10 must be in the tree line somewhere ahead of us. In fact, they're indicating where they think he is. And Targy's adjusting accordingly. No, you're looking at the wrong spot. He is further to the south. The Hetz is going to locate him momentarily. He's found him. Okay, we're going to the aim. Fires it in. Unfortunately, it's the KV1 who gets the kill. Or is it? No, it's the Hetz that got the kill, and that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle results, and that's the second-class tanker for Targy 3 RTR in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually got 5, which is just 1 short of getting that Top Gun. And he also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 7. His win rate was 3,794, which is Super Unicom standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he did get the highest damage on his team, but in fact, actually, it wasn't enough to get a high caliber because it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool. 1,433 went to Targy. Next highest was, in fact, the M10 RBFM with 1,088, followed by the Guerrilla with 1,045. When it came to kills, Targy got the highest with 5. 4 kills went to the M10 RBFM and 3 kills went to the Hetzer on our team and the M8A1 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was Targy with 725 at the top. The KV1 got 709 and he also picked up a steel wall, and 549 went to the Guerrilla. He fired 33 rounds in this game, got 11 direct hits and 4 penetrations. Lots of penetrations. In fact, it helped that he was going after those Luxes, which were light tanks. 8 splashes and 1,433 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 5, and got 222 hit points of damage assist. On a premium count, he actually made 136,743 credits from that game, including 105 1,000 credit bonus. And he also picked up 3,697 experience points out of that game as well. So not bad work there by Targy and his VP. He does enjoy it. He gets good results. And he does know how to lead the target, and also sometimes just to keep firing at a particular spot where you've hit the enemy, because the chances are the enemy might still be there and you might be able to take them out. Hope you enjoyed both those games. If you did, please give this video a like, and thank you for watching.